Ew, what is good, my every people? What is good, yo? Guys, I've been debating about getting the DLC. I kind of don't care for the DLC characters, so if I do wind up getting DLC, it might be the next stuff that's coming out, but regardless of that, I honestly thought this episode was cool, and a couple of reasons. One mainly being the fact that we get to see Luffy doing all of this training as quickly as he can to try to fight, a rematch with Kaido. But on the flip side of things, I don't think he necessarily understands how hard or how insane of a gap there is, and to think that he's just like, oh nah, bro, I'm Luffy, you know, I'm gonna knock this whole training session out in a couple of minutes to moments. I really do hope he can do so, because as of right now, he can't even knock out certain people that aren't even like threatening in the slightest. So if that is the case, and there's people that are even stronger than these guys around the corner, and he's not knocking them out in one shot, it still goes to show you Luffy might not even be like the strongest person around here. In the case of the whole fight during the Whole Cake Island, was Luffy going against someone that wasn't even Big Mom, but now the only person he wants to go against is Big Mom, you know? I mean, him and Big Mom had like a big little like scuffle that happened randomly, but that car really wanted to get into the video. Oh, that was a motorcycle. But to think, whenever that is pushed to as far as it's pushed, all he really ended up doing was fighting like someone beneath her, someone that would actually get slapped by her from where I'm sitting, right? Um, I don't know how people truly feel about uh, what's his face. I don't know. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but Katakuri, whatever. I would take Big Mom over him easily, which should be normal for people to take. But at the same time, that fight pushed Luffy to ridiculous limits, right? And I also think that he's losing to Kaido, so for Luffy to jump all the way up to beating someone like a Big Mom or a Kaido is something I honestly think is not impossible, but it definitely shouldn't be capable of doing it within this time frame. Hence why more like people are around and more people to team up with. You know what happened against Del Flamingo? They needed all the help they can get. If Law wasn't there, I'm pretty sure Luffy gets bodied, right? Like, Law actually helped a ridiculous amount, and that's usually how the One Piece things goes. Usually people show up or have some kind of hand in helping each other, or the bad guy is nerfed or exhausted from doing something previous, and now he's got to go against Luffy, who's also maybe tired and gassed from fighting his way. It's always stuff like that, but the whole Luffy training looks like it might be coming to a closer end than not, because in the previews we get a little sneak peek at something that is nice and refreshing, but at the same time it could still be a lot more to go when it comes down to if we're gonna actually get anything remotely important about that stuff. Because think about it like this, guys. they can easily use what was in the previews as the literal last couple of seconds in the show and then just call it quits, you know? Just be like, okay, well, now, next time is when we actually get into what you just saw at the end of that episode, you know? So, that's the type of stuff I worry about when it comes down to these shows is as long as they actually give us justice in the case of showing us amazing stuff and actually, uh, it paying off quicker or sooner than later, um, would be nice. But regardless, that's pretty much what this has seemingly become. Is that it's going to take its time, and to think that after we went on that huge break, it still feels like it's still kind of chugging and taking its time to do certain things. I'm interested to see how much we're actually going to see in next week's episode. Zoro is getting some information that seemingly might help him be in a position to help the revolution or something along those lines. So I am interested in what's going on in One Piece. I haven't said that in quite some time, but it is inevitable that I gotta start talking about as many anime as I can because of what's going on in this world. We don't know what show might just disappear, and I hope that doesn't happen for any show, but it's possible, and we gotta be realistic about all this stuff now. So, with all that being said, I hope everybody has an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case might be. I am your boy, the Anime G, and I will definitely talk to you sooner than later. So with that, let me know what you guys are looking forward to or what you've been watching, and yeah, all that good stuff. Alright, peace.